going on, guys? Road to Arnold Classic Australia, episode number 4. This episode right here, it's gonna be fire. I mean, absolutely. We send this shit on fire, bro. We got a lot to show you guys. First, we're gonna bring you out to Redcon 1. We're gonna show you what Redcon 1's all about, Redcon 1 headquarters. Hopefully, you guys will get to meet the boss man himself, Mr. Aris Singerman, if it's around. So we're gonna show you guys around. But first, I gotta show you guys something. Now, follow me. All right, folks, 7 weeks out, shoulder workout, Redcon 1 gym. Let's go.
Well, thank you, sir.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell him run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first die, stretch, tell him run it up.
What did you do, bro?
I just farted. Tell nobody.
No drip this, wet. Tell him
Tell me you never farted in the gym before? Get the fuck out of here. If you know farting, you're not lifting heavy enough.
Stretch, tell him run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell him run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first die, stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell him run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first die, stretch, tell him run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this.
Come on, that's it. Stay right there.
But first die, stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this. Tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first die, stretch, tell him run it up.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the right, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted. Disconnected, I've been cordless, I've been cordial, I've been exploring. I got a whole lot, but somehow I want more of it. Yeah, I went to tour and put on for the soil. Hey, bruh, remember they used to ignore us? Now they dropped me the pin with the cord and they catch me running through the ordinance. Remember we couldn't afford the whip. Pushing and scraping, that shit was so ageless. We blowing on grapes for the flavors. All of a sudden we major, still independent by no label. For now I'm going hard enough that the streams will lead to a house by the beach. All of this done with the speech. Filling my pockets for now, for later. I want the picket for some sign of the neighbors. I used to skip out on the payments. Nowadays I tax for the labor. Dog on the line, you ain't tapping in. I'm staying clear, fake rapper friends. Kamikaze on the traffic cam. Only one shot to navigate the labyrinth. I'm keeping it lit, burn it down to the ash. My life been much more than imagine. I got where I'm at with the passion. Traded all to live it backwards. Pray we make it through the night. Hope we make it through the night. You can see it when you look into my eyes. When you look into my eyes, you can see that I'm grind all day. Life been going my way. Life been going my way. When I grind all day. Life been going my way. Life been going my way. Yeah, the word on my back like I'm Atlas. Lit down the ashes. She do not come with no practice. Recipe, passion, and liquor with God in the passenger. Prayer that crashes. I'm in my basket. Blissful but ignorant. I'm dapper but ratchet. I play around in the traffic. I take the risk. Look at me stack up the chips. I play roulette with the magnum. Right till I die. I'm not afraid of the casket. I'm on the run. I'm chasing the thrills. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I lust for the meal. Lately, I'm blue like the bills. Yeah. I'm elevated, overeducated. I run the race for who I resonate with. I break the bread with these who work the late shift. Break the ground, shake up the stimulation. Reshape the sound, needed renovation. All that quickly vacated the premises. I feed off my enemy entities. I rock the crown with a tilt. Ain't nobody done it like this. I'm having fun, I'm wild, I spaz when I serve with the stylist. I'm breaking them over with the hits. Only got one life to live. I'm antisocial at the function. They make me out to be the bad guy. My circle micro, if you had a scope, you still couldn't see us through the glass eyes. Real evasive when it's savage chases. Just to kill like I'm going places. Better late than faces, hoping that we make it.
Come on, 7. Keep going, come on, Bliss.
But we ain't getting done.
Lightweight. Lightweight, come on.
When you look into my eyes.
Yeah, come on. Lightweight. Keep telling yourself, bro. Lightweight. Ain't nothing you haven't done before. Come on. That's it. Eat them reps. Come on, Bliss. Fight, bro. Come on. That's it. Come on, keep going. Come on, keep going. Come on, keep going. One more. Come on. Yeah. You work hard, you work harder. You lift heavy, you lift heavier. You do more reps, you do more. Come on. Stay strong. Body tight, stay tight. Breathe. Come on. That's it. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bless. Come on.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What you gotta say to your YouTube fan, bro, about this workout?
This workout is late, as you can see. I'm sweating, super intense, high volume, like we always do it. We're 6 weeks out, but we're still going hard. We're trying to go as heavy as possible.
That's right.
So you guys can see.
That's right.
And 6 weeks out to kill it. Boogeyman's bringing that fire. Stay tuned, man. About to make history, bro.
Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast.
Boogeyman is coming, baby.
On them. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Countdown, levitate. Going up, elevate. Watch me demonstrate. On time, never late. I grind, celebrate. No pump, fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day. Champagne Perrier. Since 9-3, been in the box, now I'm stepping up to home. Like straight out the sandlot, now I'm plotting on the globe. I work hard, I show love, that karma steady growing.
Boogeyman, come on, bro.
Let God take control. I was starving skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Go dummy, go.
Fun fact, gold medals aren't made out of gold. They're made out of sweat, dedication, and hard to find alloy called guts.
Get after your shit, guys.
That's right.
No matter what it takes.
That's right.
If you hate your job, quit your job.
That's right.
If you hate your life, change your fucking life.
Yep.
That's the Boogeyman fucking
Yep.
motor right there.
All right, guys, so that concludes our shoulder workout. Out here in South Florida, it's a beautiful day. It's like 30 degrees right now.
Yep.
30 degrees, and sweat. Shit, I'm sweating, bro. It's too hot.
All right.
It's too hot. All right, so if you guys want to come out to South Florida, we're actually giving a giveaway right now. I want you guys to drop a comment right along with the boogeyman. So me and you, we're gonna be riding this bad boy all over South Florida, baby. Just me and you. Just leave a comment, and we're gonna pick a winner. Let's go!
This is so cute and shit.
I can't get down, bro.
I know that.
I'm not supposed to get down, bro. Can you catch me?
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you.
No, you can't. I'm like.
I got you, bro.
280, bro.
Come here. It's okay.
I swear to God, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a truck.
Jump.
I can't grab your shoulder, bro.
Just come down. Come
What
down.
you mean, come down?
Grab my shoulder and then.
You won't be able to hold it to my weight. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Guys, the thing we gotta do for you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh shit!
You piggyback?
Is heavy as shit. Oh shit!
We out here. So as I said earlier, we're gonna bring you guys around Redcon 1, show you guys what's going on, and of course introduce you guys to the boss man himself, Mr. Aaron Singerman. Oh, that's the boss right there. The boss pulling up and
Suicide Doors too.
See you, man.
You alright?
Yeah, good, man. Good.
Ready for the vlog?
Yeah. What are you doing, a tour?
Yeah, we just want to introduce you to, the viewers, the followers, and we're planning on bringing them around, show them what Redcon 1's all about.
Sure.
And of course, you're the boss man, so we gotta talk to you. And of course, we gotta give this guy some advice. I would be great.
All right, let's go.
You don't forget the little game you have planned too for the boss.
Okay, guys. So we got a little game plan for Aaron. So we're gonna have a game of ping pong with Aaron. I think he's the best man out here in my Redcon 1. The man is the champ himself, but I think I can beat him. So if I win, I'm gonna take that call right there. Check it out. If I lose, I get fired.
I don't know. Oh,
Is that a deal or what?
Oh, okay.
That's a deal?
I don't want to fire you, though, blessing.
It's not a deal, though. I can take it. We can fire and rehire.
All right. Deal. Let's go, blessing. So the building here, what you're seeing, blessing. All of this lobby is about to be changed since we now have the entire building. So all 3 floors.
How many stories is this? How many floors?
It's 3 floors.
3 floors.
So now that we have it, we are totally redoing the lobby. And just like when you walk into the gym, we'll have the vinyls on the side. When you walk in here, you'll instead of this garbage here, you're gonna have a reception desk. And then behind the reception desk will be a big screen, 12-foot screen. It's high playing blessing videos all day long.
That's fire.
You walk in. And
Dude, that sounds exciting, bro.
Give me a month when we come back here and it's gonna be big.
Like you guys already know, Redcon 1 do everything big.
It's gotta be big. It's gotta be big. Let's start with the warehouse. It's my favorite place anyway.
There you go.
One thing, blessing, is we got you on camera here. You'll notice cameras everywhere. We have some really cool technology, facial recognition technology.
No way.
Yeah,
so you're telling me by looking at this, you can recognize me?
Absolutely. Go on. So come on into the warehouse. Here's Marcos, managing the shift.
The man himself.
And OG Redcon 1 member, Eddie.
Stop
Eddie came on board before we even started. He helped pick out the initial warehouse.
Wow.
So inside of here, blessing, we have about 8,000 pallet spaces. So we can hold a whole lot of product. And this warehouse is almost 50,000 square feet of 32-foot clear warehouse space.
Wow.
And it's all about cubic feet because it's awesome if you have a lot of room on the floor, and we do. But to be able to stack them 5 high means you can hold a whole lot of stuff in here.
Wow.
We have about $9 million in inventory here right now.
Holy shit.
So literally, it is where the money is. In here, we pack all of the containers for like going overseas when we're sending to Ireland or something. Actually, we don't send any containers now. We need to figure out how to get some containers.
Yeah, we got it. Yep, we got to figure that out.
So we send any international orders here. We send GNC, Vitamin Shop, United States Military, grocery stores, convenience stores, and every brick and mortar mom and pop store gets packed right down here and shipped out. We have about 8 trucks a day coming in or out. On busy days, more. And then upstairs, and I'll show you guys in a minute, is the direct-to-consumer portion. There's 50 employees that work here in the warehouse. There's 110 employees total in the business. But this year, in 2020, it's going to be significantly bigger with the new Emery Light RTD.
Yeah.
And then we have the FUBAR shot, which is going to go head-to-head with some of the big shots like the 5 Hour Energy and some of the other big ones that are out there. So let me bring you upstairs to the direct-to-consumer portion. In here, we have 8 picking and packing stations. So there's 16 people, 8 pickers, 8 packers. There's a inventory management guy, and then there's a shift boss. You just met Marcos when we were walking up. And so these guys have like goals in terms of how many packages they can pack, how fast.
And we have a really good team where they read each other on. And if you're slow, they'll yell at you. You know, these guys are pushing each other to get more package out. And I think that speaks a lot about how much people love the company. So this is a picked order. You know, it needs to be packed. So when it's done, they walk around with these and they pick everything through here and they take the order. So this order is going to Zach in Odessa. So he has his 2 products. And what they do is they bring them over here to this, and then they'll scan the order in, and then they scan each product, build the box, put everything in, put this in with the box, and are able to go. But until they actually scan this, which then opens it up to scan the products, nothing can move. So that's why we have very, very, very few mistakes. So the only real way you can make a mistake is if you scan both of this, scan this and scan items, and then leave an item here and forget about it. Pretty difficult. That's why we only want 1 order on the table at a time, because sometimes people have mixed them up in the past. And on this side, it's mostly products, and then this side, apparel. We'll walk through this side first, last thing. So what we want to avoid during the shift, is running out of anything. So some of these, like Total War Blue Lemonade, is probably sold out, but usually what they're doing is in the middle of the shift, towards the end of the shift, and certainly when the shift ends, is to refill all these completely.
I have to say, Toro was actually my favorite product from Redcon 1.
Really? Number one?
It's the first one that first product actually I ever tried.
Do you like the RTDs better, or do you like the
I love the RTD, but I can't do full bottles.
Oh, really?
I have to like half a bottle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for each workout.
That's funny.
But I love both of them. But the powder is definitely my go-to. Yeah.
All right, so we'll show the apparel, and then we'll walk on back downstairs. Apparel has become a really big part of the business. So in my past business, we had a few shirts that sold well, and as soon as I started Redcon, I was like, man, even before we started, I wanted to create like a apparel business within Redcon 1, because it does 2 things. One, first off, when people walk around and wear the logo, they're advertising for you.
We used to commenting out here, actually, anywhere you go out here in South Florida, it's Redcon 1 everywhere.
You see it. I see it. It's amazing how often I see it, like out on the street, or like people see me, and I have people go, "Oh, you like Redcon 1?" I'm like, yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Check this out. This is the boss man's office. How cool is it? You have a lot of collections out here. A lot of cool stuff. Even the sandal itself. You got sandal, bro. What you get this up?
So
is this real?
Yes, it's real. I bought it at auction, and I could have. So we don't. I don't really know 100%. And
guys, leave a comment if you guys want to know who owns this shit right here. Just drop a comment if you want to know who wins this shit. What year is this from?
We don't know. Quick question.
Hey guys, drop a comment if you guys want to know.
People send in these challenge coins, and we started giving away challenge coins, which is kind of a military tradition where you were to hand it to somebody that you have done something good, or you're impressed with, or you're friends with, or whatever. And so I've gotten over the last 2 years, people started really sending them to me, and the cool ones, I display up here. And then this dumbbell came from Ron Norman, our accountant. It was used by Eugene Sandow in the 1800s. It was pretty fucking cool.
Wow.
So all this stuff here has been sent to me from one person or another. This is from DJ, who runs, if you find him, Tribe Skate. He's a SEAL Team 6 operator who actually did art as therapy after he got out. He suggested it, and it rekindled his love of skateboarding, so he started making skateboarding with real leather. He sent it to me as a present. Very nice. Andrew, who's very well known as Half-Face Blades on the internet, sent me this. Let's see. So this is a battle axe. So a lot of times SEALs will carry this in their kit, and they say they've been used quite a few times, but
kill a couple of people.
Look, my favorite president of the United States is Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan, this is his White House, so his office, Oval Office, and so I loved the picture, and it reminded me of being a kid. It also reminded me about him, and that his decisions, just like my decision, in a much smaller way, affect a lot of people. So it's not just about me and my family, it's about the other 100+ people. You include athletes like yourself, you guys, then you can look at it as hundreds of people rely on the decisions that I make. So I need to make sure that when I make a decision, I better be sure, right? And they do matter. It's not just about me. So I had it for that, but it also has my favorite statue here. You may notice.
Check that out.
So that's a really cool one, and you may notice.
Oh, there's the one on your desk.
It is right behind you. That's the one right behind you.
Show that right there.
This is
so cool.
Oh, cool is
this? This is done by a guy named Remington. It's 1890s, I think, or 18. See, and it's a specific one. My favorite one is the Bronco Buster. So that is tough. So The Bronco Buster's my favorite one of his, and there's a bunch of Remingtons. I think 6 different ones that he did over his life. And Eric bought me this for my birthday. And we got kid pictures everywhere and different quotes. I mean, I'm a big fan of certain quotes. This one is one of my favorites, not hung up yet. So a Frenchman, Alexandre Dumas, wrote the book called, did I say that right? Dumont, yeah. I'm trying to do my French accent. The Count of Monte Cristo, and this was a cool quote. Life is a storm, my young friend. You will bask in the sunlight one moment to be shattered on the rocks the next. What makes you a man is what you do when the storm comes, right? And I like that because everybody's life, right, has storms, and everybody's life has basking in the sunlight. But really, what it takes is how you create success. It is how you deal with when the storm comes and you get knocked into the rocks.
All right, so we got a lot of young guys watching this, young entrepreneur, and I got cool questions for you. 3 of them.
Let's go.
How do you know when you have the right idea?
For me personally, I've been very fortunate in my life to have built somehow a tremendous confidence in myself. They say fake it till you make it, right? I think that pretending and believing, telling yourself over and over again positive messages that you're already there, that you're gonna be there, it's gonna work out, that you can build that kind of confidence. So for me, I have unshakable confidence in myself that I'm gonna win. When I start to do something, I know it's gonna work. And I had a few times where I've just internally known it 100%, but when you're gonna do something, when you're gonna try, you have to be willing to fail. You have to know that that's possible, and that you have to try as very hard as you can, put everything you have into an idea, but ultimately, there's no guarantee that your idea is gonna be the right one or that the business is gonna work. You have to try your hardest, put everything you have into it, believe in yourself. I've certainly failed more times than I've been successful in things, businesses and everything else. But like it said in the quote, right? He says, you crash into the rocks, bask in the sun, you're gonna crash into the rocks. So you just have to keep going. And while one idea may not be the idea that puts you to the top, that may be the reason why you come up with the next idea that does.
Question number 2 would be, how do you deal with adversity and doubts?
Anything big and major is not going to be easy. And anything long lasting is not going to be easy. So when people, if you think making it rich quick or whatever, if that's your goal, first off, the chances of that happening are 1 in a million, 1 in a billion, and then it being long lasting are even less. So you're going to run into adversity. It's part of life, and you just have to keep focused on moving forward no matter what's going on, and never get negative. Never do your best to never get negative. And then number 2, people telling you, being negative or giving you kind of bad vibes. So the sucky thing is that in life, not everybody is going to be positive, right? And I have done a good job of cutting out people that aren't positive. So and as you get going, right, in the beginning, you'll get much more of that. But the more success that you have, the better you do. People start believing a lot more. For real. So when you kick an ass, when you're winning Mr. Olympia with Arnold, everybody's going, oh, of course he's doing, of course. But initially, when you first get going, people are all going to be thinking you're not going to do it. Because a lot of times the way that I look at that is that that's something internal in them. If I say I want to make $1 billion, I am going to make $1 billion. People be like, right. It's internal. It's a normal thing because they go, I can't make. Why are you going to be able to make $1 billion? That's crazy. But I've had conversations with friends that have been friends for a long time, and one comes to mind right now is that he was one of those guys who would always be like, must be nice to have a Ferrari, must be nice to have constantly saying those things. You didn't even go to college. I got a master's degree, and I'm not making that kind of, it was it wasn't just a little bit, it was all the time. And so I said, because I didn't want to just cut him out, I said, hey man, you constantly make these remarks, and I don't like it. And it's upsetting me, and I don't want to be around that kind of negativity. So either you stop making those kind of comments, or me and you can't be friends anymore. That's it. And it shocked him. He's like, what do you mean? And I was like, this comment, this, what you just said now. And he's like, shit, I didn't even realize I was doing that. And he's like, I'm glad you told me. And it's funny, we're still friends to this day, and he never did it again. So
last question. One thing that amazed me about you the most is how you carry yourself and the sort of a leader that you are. It's something that really inspired me, something that, what I would love to achieve in my lifetime. And what makes a great leader?
So I think there's a few major things. Number 1, I think you have to lead by example. So in the military, right, they say lead from the front. So there's the general who sits in the back and just goes, here, shoot, kill these guys, right? And he sits all the way in the back. and there's another leader who's right in the midst of things, doing the same work as everybody else that he's commanding his guys to do. So I make sure that I lead from the front in the sense of, if I'm telling these guys to do it, it's something I'd be willing to do, or that I'll do and then tell them to do it. I don't put myself at a different level than everybody else. So if I'm asking them to learn something or do something, I want to know how to do it too. Maybe I won't ever be able to do art like JP, but I want to understand what JP is doing, so that I can have a better understanding of what he is doing. So for me, everybody here knows I'm the one leading the charge. So that's one of the big parts of being a leader. The other thing is, it sounds simple also, doing the things you say you're gonna do. So if I say, hey man, yeah, in 6 months if you do this, you're gonna get a raise, you gotta do it. You gotta do that. If you offer a bonus for performance, you have to follow through. If you say we're gonna do, every 6 weeks we're gonna do a fun team building and people are looking forward to it, you have to do it.
And one more thing for the boss.
Okay.
Describe Kobe Bryant. One word.
Oh, legend. He was a legend.
Legend. R.I.P. Kobe. We love you. Guys, please, if you guys, anything you guys would like to know about Aaron, would like to, any more questions about how to be great, any question for Aaron, please leave your question below. And for episode number 5, we're gonna try and answer as many questions as possible. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Isn't it about you win a car or something like that?
Let's go.
Oh.
Competition time. I like competition, baby.
So what's up for grabs? What's up for grabs?
Rolly, baby. Rolls Royce, baby. You know I love cars.
How do you feel about this?
I get the fire blessing, finally.
Let's go, baby. First to 6. Boom. That's one.
Oh, pressure.
Oh, 2-1, baby. Remember, guys, first to 6. Oh! 3-1, baby. Let's go. Say goodbye to your car, Aaron. Oh, got him.
It's gotta be bad. It's gotta.
I got a new car, baby.
Oh no. The rolly.
Give me the fucking key, bro.
It was the deal. It was the deal.
New car, baby. See you, Aaron. I'll see you later. Trust my bitch, I'm a great driver. Guys, check out my new car. Check the interior, bro. Check this out. You're a shit driver. Let me pack this shit for you. You're a shit driver. Get the fuck down, bro. Get down, bro. Get the fuck down, bro. I'm sorry. You're driving right now. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Woo!
Where you going, bro?
Let's go. My feet doesn't fit. Bye-bye. I'll see you guys episode number 5.
You're supposed to shoot number 5, bro. Stay here.